You don't want to see us next year.
Here's Curry for the record. It's good! The all-time three-point.
Steph is, he transcends the game. He elicits an emotion from people. I think because he's so awe-inspiring.
Out left wing, behind the back, an ankle breaker on Chris Paul.
Curry splits the defense behind the back. Fires a three. Oh, he puts it in! That could be the greatest move I've ever seen.
I played 20 years, watched 20 years before that. I've never seen a guy like him. And he's doing it consistently, and he has championships.
Basketball used to make sense. Big man dominated the paint, mid-range was king, and if you pulled up from 30 feet, you were probably headed straight to the bench. But then came this skinny kid from Charlotte. A kid too small, too weak, and way too risky to ever make it. Yet somehow, he didn't just make it. He rewrote the entire game. This is how Stephen Curry broke basketball. Steph was born into basketball. His dad, Del Curry, was one of the best shooters of his era. But here's the thing, Steph wasn't built like an NBA player. In high school, he was 6 feet and 160 pounds. Coaches looked at him and said, nice shot, but he's too small to play D1 basketball. Even Virginia Tech, the school where his dad was a legend, only offered him a walk-on spot. They didn't even want to waste a scholarship.
The beginning of my senior year in high school, I hadn't gotten really many scholarship offers, and I grew up in Charlotte, so I'm right there in ACC, country, and really no teams were coming. And at that point, I got a little down because you see guys that you play against all the time, signing letters letters to go to major D1 schools and all that, and I was still kind of in the whole recruiting process, and just had to let it unfold and know I would end up where I was supposed to, and hopefully get a chance to play some D1 basketball and make it happen.
So Steph went to a tiny school nobody really cared about, Davidson College. And this is where the story shifts, because in the 2008 NCAA tournament, Curry didn't just show up, he exploded. As a sophomore, he dropped 40 points against Gonzaga, then followed it up with 30 against Georgetown and 33 against Wisconsin. The nation was stunned. This little dude from Davidson was lighting up powerhouse schools. Overnight, Stephen Curry became must-watch TV. But even after that run, scouts still doubted him. He was too skinny, too short, too fragile. The scouting reports literally read, undersized two-guard who will struggle against NBA length. The Minnesota Timberwolves had 2 chances to draft him, and they picked Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio instead. Golden State finally took him at number 7.
With the 7th pick in the 2009 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select
Stephen Curry from Davidson College. That is it.
Where are you going to be in 10 years? What kind of player are you going to be?
10 years, I want to be known as a true professional, a guy that played the game the right way. Hopefully still in the league and still effective in the league, because there's not many people that last in double-digit years. So it starts now and building a foundation for later on down the road.
But that foundation got off to a rocky start. Steph's ankle betrayed him. From 2010 to 2012, he missed more than half the season with injury after injury. People started saying he was made of glass. It came to a point that the Warriors offered him a discount contract extension of 4 years and $44 million, which at the time was considered overpaying for damaged goods. But behind the scenes, Curry was rebuilding. He literally changed the way he ran and moved. Every summer, every practice, he worked on strengthening those ankles, fixing his mechanics, and tightening his handle until it was flawless. Then came 2013.
Curry off the screen, got enough room. Again, butter. Steph Curry. His 11th three of the night.
Steph dropped 54 points in Madison Square Garden, hitting 11 threes like it was nothing. The basketball world suddenly realized this wasn't just a good shooter. This was something we'd never seen before. And here's where Curry breaks the game. See, basketball was never designed for guys like him. The three-point line, when it was introduced in 1979, teams barely used it. In the early 2000s, only 1 or 2 players per team would even attempt multiple threes a game. But Curry, he took that line and turned it into a weapon.
Long three-pointer. It's good! And the foul! Curry a long three. It's good! Steph Curry from way downtown!
We're witnessing greatness.
Three-pointer, puts it in! A 50-point Game 7 for Steph Curry.
He'll throw up a shot. Oh, that should not have happened.
Pull-ups from 30 feet, off the dribble threes, transition three, logo shots. Suddenly, defenses had no answers. You couldn't guard him with just one player. You couldn't even guard him at the line. He stretched you all the way to half court. And that changed everything. Now, every kid at the park wants to shoot threes. NBA offenses are built around spacing and pace. Centers who can't shoot, practically extinct. Curry didn't just dominate the game, he rewired it. What people don't see is the grind. Steph practices shots most players wouldn't even attempt in a game. He'll do workouts where he can't leave the gym until he hits 500 made threes. And I know y'all remember that one insane session he knocked down 105 straight threes in a row.
I don't know if I can make 100 layups. You know what I mean? No, but I'm serious. You have a momentary lapse, or you leave one short, one bounces off the rim. I mean,
105.
Unbelievable.
Oh, work on your game.
He doesn't just shoot. He grinds until the scoreboard can't help but catch up. Fast forward to now.
This year's MVP, Steph Curry.
The Golden State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions.
The unanimous MVP.
One of the great playoff runs of all time is complete. There's a new dynasty in the NBA. Back-to-back titles, 3 in 4 years, and the latest with a sweep.
Curry holds the record. The emotions just pouring out. It might be his 4th, but it means so much.
Four-time NBA champion, 2-time MVP, and the only unanimous MVP in NBA history. The all-time leader in three-pointers made. I don't think anybody who knew him in college would say that this was where he was headed. But beyond the numbers, Curry's legacy is simple. He's the reason the game looks the way it does today. The reason 12-year-olds pull up from the half court without blinking. The reason the NBA feels faster, more open, and more creative. He took a sport built for giants and broke it wide open for everyone else. Stephen Curry isn't just the best shooter of all time. He's the man who broke basketball. And in the process, built something even bigger. Appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. More videos are coming up, so stay locked in. See you guys in the next one.